I don't know if there's a more hype Spider-Man soundtrack than Maximum Carnage. Anyway, we will be talking about Spider-Man and Tom Holland answering the question on whether or not Spider-Man should be gay. We'll be talking about The Little Mermaid getting race flipped, which of course will bring about the conversation of tokenism, and we're going to talk a little bit more about Englewood. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My name is Micah Curtis.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, your favorite Hatman.
Welcome to Micah and The Hatman, live. Alright, before we get into the garbage that Hatman watched this week, we actually need to discuss something rather awesome. So let me pull this up real quick, and we're going to do this before we get going on everything. We want to thank you guys very much for Inglewood hitting 101 backers. Inglewood has officially sold 101 copies so far in the course of 8 days. And we are at 44% of our goal. So hopefully very soon. You guys. Yes, thank you so much. Hopefully really soon.
You answered the call.
Yeah,
you answered the call. I put out on Twitter, we need to get to 100 backers and 3K before the end of this weekend. Y'all did it within a day.
Yeah, exactly. So
wow.
Thank you so much. The campaign is doing very well. I have a feeling we'll probably hit our goal within probably 30 days. The first stretch goal, once we hit this goal, we will announce what it is. And I think you guys will like it. So, and on top of that, Armand Strange has almost finished coloring the cover of the book. And by the way, if you got the poster tier, we will hopefully be unveiling the pinup here in the next couple of weeks. But if you guys get
t-shirt.
Yes, the t-shirt as well.
We'll get t-shirt design soon too.
Yes. So if you guys are interested in those, if you prefer the cover of the book to the pinup when you see both of them, please do let us know. If you have the poster tier, we can do the poster as the cover of the book instead. So just as a heads up. And then on top of that, another thing we have to remind you guys of is that we are, of course, doing the Inglewood Art Contest. It happens from July 10th to July 31st. So that means it's going to begin this coming week on Wednesday. It's going to be judged by Brian Martinez and Armand Strange. Top 5 who enter this contest. If you're in the top 5 picks, then you will get featured in the director's cut. If you have social media that you want us to plug in the book, please do let us know if you get announced as top 5, because we will put that in the book. The top 3, you will get a free physical copy of the comic. And on top of that, the winner gets the Windy City Special, which of course is the t-shirt, the pinup poster, or a poster of the cover of the book if you'd prefer, a digital copy of the book, and the director's cut of the book, which of course you will be featured in. So, needless to say, I am super excited to see what you guys are going to show me with this art contest, because it's going to be awesome. I'm not judging it just because I think I would be a little too biased. So
just a bit.
Just a touch. I like you guys too much. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Hatman, why did you do this?
So I did this because I was looking for shit to watch on Amazon Prime. I couldn't find anything that I really cared to watch on Amazon Prime. So I went through HBO, and then I saw Justice League is on there, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'll watch it.
This was a bad fuck it decision.
You know, not really. Because at least now, like, I know what actually went into it. And, God, I paused that movie so many times to go and do other things. It's like I didn't even really give a fuck to watch it in the first place. Honestly, it was like, okay, but okay in the sense of, like, I can turn this on and just let it play in the background and just sort of zone out for a bit. Because I think everyone except for Gal Gadot and whoever played Barry Allen were phoning it in. You could tell Ben Affleck was just phoning it fuck in the entire time.
Yeah, Ben My problem with this film is half the cast sucked.
Yeah.
Like
Jason Momoa, like, did not show as much enthusiasm in this. He seemed much more at home in Aquaman.
True, but at the end of the day, the only noteworthy performances of the 6 heroes are the characters that were done at least pretty well: Superman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. Cyborg sucked, Flash sucked, Batman is in a condom, for God's sake.
That's the thing, though. Like, I was okay with this version of the Flash, but he felt more like a Wally West than a Barry Allen.
Okay, that I could agree with. He was not Barry at all, and he should have just been Wally.
Not really.
He should have just been Wally, and it would have made more sense.
Yeah, because people like to bring up, oh, Barry Allen has never been.
Barry Allen is a square-jawed American hero.
Yeah. I don't fucking know.
All right.
But
Chaos
anyway,
Sonic, hold on real quick. Donation. Chaos Sonic says, I mean to ask, once you review Part 5 Golden Wind, if you don't mind, I will give you money to review Part 6 Stone Ocean and 7 Steel Ball Run. Okay. I'm not going to say no to money. I have enjoyed JoJo. I didn't like Season 4 that much, but I liked the 1 through 3. I'm willing to keep giving it a try. So, anyway, continue, Hatman.
Anyway, yeah, like, it's just, it felt so disconnected from everything else also. Like, the only thing that it felt like it built on from Batman v Superman is Superman is fucking dead. That's basically it. So now, like, seeing all the crap that people are saying about the Snyder Cut, now I'm like, okay, maybe it would be better if you released a 3.5 hour fucking version of the movie. Maybe, because I kind of like the extended cut of Batman v Superman a little better, and I wasn't, like, really, really critical of Batman v Superman from the theatrical version. So, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, but
the extended cut of Batman v Superman at least makes it tolerable for me. When I saw Batman v Superman originally, I hated it. The extended cut, it's just kind of there.
I remember.
Like, yeah, you remember my rant on that. But then again, the extended cut fills all the major plot holes. Yeah. You know, but even though I still don't like the story.
And there's apparently, like, things that they were going to do in Snyder's version of it that would have filled in even more, like Alan learning to time travel.
Yeah, exactly. But
okay, well, that makes a ton of fucking sense.
Yeah, but here's my big problem. Who is missing from this image?
A Green Lantern.
Say Hal fucking Jordan, or John fucking Stewart, or Kyle fucking Rayner, or Guy fucking Gardner. I would have taken Guy Gardner.
Yeah,
and that's what everybody wants. Is Lantern. A Lantern. There's so many good ones.
Cyborg's a fucking Teen Titan.
Exactly.
Teen Titan. Yeah. No. Manhunter in the chat. Yes.
Jean Jones.
Yes.
Like, where's Jean?
Yes, bring Jean in.
Like, Hawker. Yeah, exactly. You put in fucking Cyborg.
Let's bring the animated Justice League to life. Fuck yes.
They should have. Fix the Batman costume because it looks like shit. You know, Momoa looks awesome. You know, call Flash Wally West. Cast somebody as Shiera. Cast somebody as Jean. You know, it's like, what the fuck are you people doing?
Oh, man. To be fair, New 52 made Cyborg a Justice League character.
New 52 sucked.
Still pushing it.
New 52 is ass.
Still pushing it.
And John, and even then, Hal was still a member of the League.
Oh, God.
Christ. So, yeah, this movie sucked ass.
It was not. It was... This is one of those movies where if I had paid full price to see it on release day, I probably would have been pissed. Like, just watching it is one of those I'll kill some time today movies. It's fine. But and again, so is Sharknado.
This is a film that managed to make Deathstroke look stupid. When he takes his helmet off, he looks stupid. You made Slade fucking Wilson look stupid.
How do you do that?
Fuck you, Joss Whedon. Seriously, fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Ugh. God. Really bad. Really, really bad. I just...
Not to mention insisting on keeping what's his name? Fake Mark Zuckerberg as Lex Luthor.
Yeah, like fuck that. Kill him off. Please.
Kill him off. You know his dad is the true Lex Luthor, so kill him off and bring Pops into it.
Bring
Fuck
Clancy
you.
Brown in as a bald man.
Yes, please, dear God. We know that he can play a good fucking villain. Some of us actually watched Carnival.
Some of us actually watched fucking Highlander. Hard to top the Kurgan. Seriously. All right.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, Jesse
The
Eisenberg
kid from
sucks.
Zombieland. Yes. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. What Warner Brothers has decided to do now with essentially soft rebooting the DCEU and having it very loosely connected is probably the smartest thing they could do at this point.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
if Justice League was not shooting your dick off, I don't know what the fuck is.
Clancy Brown was in Highlander. He's the villain in Highlander. It also gives you an idea of how fucking tall that guy is. Anyway, let's go ahead and move into my pick of the week. So Hatman, I did something terrible.
What did you do?
I convinced one of our patrons to watch Devilman Crybaby. Oh, good lord.
It's 10 Hail Marys and 10 All Fathers.
No.
Our fathers. My God. I can't even Catholic right.
It's because you're not Catholic.
Probably so.
So it was fun to watch him squirm. He's like, holy shit, what the hell? So for those who don't know, Devilman is a hard story to get through because you will feel all the feels. And Go Nagai is one of the weirdest writers ever because he is able to do such dark stories so well, but on top of it can do Cutie Honey and Mazinger Z. Granted, he did Getter Robo as well. Getter Robo is actually kind of dark, but I like Getter Robo, but anyway. So one thing that I did this week, I have read through all of Devilman. Everybody knows it's my favorite, or one of my two favorite mangas with turning the wrong way, with Berserk. I do want to get a Devilman poster at some point. I just can't find a good one to put here over my desk. But, not get a robo, Getter. Chicago accent, sorry. Getter, Getter. But anyway, the, Devilman is part 1, and that's something that a lot of people don't know. Devilman is part 1. There are stories that actually come after Devilman. Violence Jack, and then this, Devilman Lady. I don't know which one comes before the other. I'm pretty sure it goes Devilman, Violence Jack, and then Devilman Lady. Those three are in a sequence 1, 2, and 3. And Devilman Lady is actually, if it's not as intense as the original Devilman, it can be even more, because there's a lot of very sexual situations in this manga. Chaos Sonic says, first because Bendis, now because Joss, I cheat on my wife because feminism, Whedon. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna just talk about this real quick. This one, I haven't finished it yet. I've just been reading through it. And I have to say, Devilman Lady is... It's hard for me to read because of the sexual situations. It's hard because there is rape and almost rape in quite a few parts of it. And as such, it makes it difficult to read, even though the story is good. It's just incredibly intense in that sense. And to be honest, if you're the type of person who cannot handle looking at nudity without afterwards going to porn, I would not recommend this at all. Go Nagai is a master storyteller. He's the biggest inspiration, or he is, probably the biggest inspiration for Project Lazarus, which I'll be doing after 3 Nights, 4 Days. But at the same time, there are some things that he does in his stories that I would never do. I don't think I would. There's a line there that I don't think I could ever personally cross in regards to the content. But what I will say is this, is that if you enjoy Devilman and you enjoy Violence Jack, you will probably enjoy Devilman Lady, but it is definitely a story that is gonna kind of kick you in the testicles a few times. In the first issue, there's just a level of intensity to it I was not prepared for. So I will continue reading it, and I will do a full review when I finish it. But it is it's a brutal book. So let's go ahead and move on to topic number 1. So this one got kind of overblown. So Tom Holland was asked a question in an interview of would he play a gay Spider-Man? And there is what the media acted like he said, and then what he really said. The media acted like he was all enthusiastic about the idea of Spider-Man being gay. Because in the world of social justice, you can't have new characters, you can't make new ones, or highlight already existing gay characters. You have to take the straight characters and turn them gay because social justice, something, intersectionality. Fuck off! So Tom Holland gave the PR answer. He gave I don't know what Marvel has planned, but if they asked me to play a gay Spider-Man, I would do it. Now, it's pretty obvious that they are not going to turn him gay randomly. They have spent... No. The last movie, he was chasing tail. And this one, he is doing the exact same thing, even though I admittedly have not seen it yet. I want to, because it actually looks pretty good. But
they're not going to Iceman him.
No, they are not. And they know that if they did that, the next movie would flop. Because... I don't know many people that love superheroes more than Middle America. Alright, Mercenary just donated a couple bucks here. Said here... Which version of Devilman Lady are you talking about? I remember seeing Devilman Lady and a main, that's my favorite version, but I never saw the manga outside of the early 90s version. Can you point me to where I find it? Do what you want because a pirate is free. That's all I'll say. And I've seen the anime, and it wasn't very good, but the manga is what I've read. But anyway, so needless to say, he gave the politically correct answer, the non-answer, which is what you get from Marvel Studios all the fucking time. Kevin Feige constantly gives that answer whenever he's asked the question, and people like to pretend that that's the direction they're going in. For example, all of the statements of the possibility of Kamala Khan getting a movie. They have not optioned a Kamala Khan movie. They likely will never option a Kamala Khan movie because Kamala Khan is not a popular character. What will likely happen is they might introduce her in the background of something, if that. But when he was asked the question of, would you ever consider integrating this character? Kevin Feige will say sure. He'll say sure. He won't say yes. He won't say absolutely. He will say sure. Which is the political
sidekick of Carl Danvers.
Yeah, that would basically be it. But they're not going to do that. They know that the next thing that they want to do is they want to do X-Men again. They want to do Fantastic Four. They're going to do another Captain Marvel movie, which will probably do not nearly as good as the first one did. Not unless they bring in a different director. Because
Black Panther 2.
Black Panther 2, which will likely be a hit.
Doctor Strange 2.
Doctor Strange 2. Like, it's basically the characters that are left over.
Yeah.
You know, that aren't dead or
the
old
Eternals.
now. Yeah, the Eternals, and which they are introducing a gay character. There was already a gay Eternal, so they're actually fitting it. It wouldn't surprise me if they put North Star in the X-Men. But my thought is, like, why not do a fucking Alpha Flight movie?
Good question.
Alpha Flight's awesome.
Give Canada some love.
Exactly. I don't know who you'd cast as Puck, but
There'd probably be a campaign to get Danny DeVito as Puck, just because.
Of course there would. But anyway. But no, when it comes right down to it, and this is something that I think people need to realize, is that this whole gay Spider-Man thing was fucking clickbait.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was clickbait and people fell for it.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, no, Tom, we can't get Peter Dinklage because he's already in the MCU.
Yeah, he's Aetri.
Yeah.
He's the dwarf that forged Mjolnir. And Stormbreaker.
Yep. We got him already.
But yeah, it's articles to get clicks. It's to get rage clicks, and to feed YouTube and to do that sort of shit. You know, it's not. There's no substance to the idea of gay Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because here's something that people need to understand: the straightest character in comic book history is probably Spider-Man.
Yeah. Never forget Stan Lee's explicit instructions on how Spider-Man should be depicted. He's a white teenager from Queens who is straight.
Yeah.
Always.
Always. There's a remark in, oddly enough, the Dan Slott Spider-Man run that when has Peter Parker not been surrounded by a cavalcade of beautiful women? Like, who all has he had sex with? Gwen, Mary Jane, what's her name? Who is the,
Betty Brant.
Betty Brant, Felicia, the midget girl, though that was Doc Ock in his brain. We're not counting the Ultimate line. Liz, Silk. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. There's a lot of girlfriends that Peter Parker has had. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Oh, it's implied that it's implied that he and Carol Danvers had they were in a relationship. Mockingbird as well. So he got Hawkeye sloppy seconds. but like, I don't know that many fictional characters that have had sex with as many. Oddly enough, he has not had sex with She-Hulk. That's like the only one. Which is surprising. Because everyone's fucked her. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So the idea, you know, they're not gonna Iceman him. I don't see it happening at all. It's not gonna happen.
Nope. More clickbait, more farming for SJ points.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, we got another donation here. A lot of $1 stuff today.
Why not?
Is everybody broke? That's what I'm wondering. No, I'm just kidding. Chaos Sonic said, Peter is as much as a man whore as me. me being me. So, yeah, he kind of is. Though, admittedly, the stock he goes after is much better than what I've taken to bed. That's for sure.
I'll leave it with this. Garza in the chat says that "Hey Peter Parker" line from Endgame is now taking on an uncomfortable connotation.
Yeah, he's I don't know if he ever hit it with Firestar. I don't think that they ever dated. She's one of his amazing friends. You know, her and Iceman. But anyway.
Anyway, enough of shipping.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Spider-Man's not turning gay. People can shut up. Okay, move on to the next one. So this is something that is actually happening.
Yeah.
So for some reason, Disney has said that they're going to basically remake all of their fucking animated classics.
Because they're stupid.
Because they're very stupid. And then they've decided to race swap Ariel from The Little Mermaid. By the way, this is what, a Danish story?
Yes. Yep.
So I am of the opinion that the best take on this on the internet is from Eric July. I like Eric's content quite a bit. Well, he calls this what it is. Tokenism. That's exactly what it is. There's a fly buzzing in here. It's driving me nuts. The
ginger erasure beyond that.
Well, I'm not a ginger, so whatever. But no, in all seriousness,
I am half, so I can take offense.
In all seriousness, though, let's take this on. Like, I love what he says here because it's something that I've said to other people. Is why do you want white people's sloppy seconds?
Mm-hmm.
If this is really a race thing, which, to be honest with you, they could probably adapt Little Mermaid as a black character. I don't really care. It's just when you try, she can sing. That's the kicker.
Which is ironic because she doesn't use her voice for most of the fucking movie.
Fair point, but but part of the Ariel character, she sings incredibly well. So, yeah. But it is a hand-me-down in a lot of ways if you make this about race. Because if you really wanted a live-action Disney princess that is black, The Princess and the Frog exists.
Yeah, and it's a good fucking movie, too.
Keith fucking David, anyone?
That whole movie. Seriously, if you've never seen that before, go watch it. Yeah. Go watch it. It's actually really, really good. But what gets me is all the people that are saying, well, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what a race is. These are the same people that were raising hell about.
Well, if it doesn't matter, why change it?
Well, these are the same people that were raising hell about Scarlett Johansson playing the Major.
Yeah.
In a case where that one literally did not matter, and the story justified it.
Yeah.
It's still no, can't do that. No, absolutely not.
And personally,
that's erasure.
Personally, I'm just of the opinion that the only actress that could really match Motoko Kusanagi's ass is Scarlett Johansson, but that's just me. All right, Mercenary X donated $2. Said, "Have you seen the videos by Overlord DVD, also known as Dictor von Doomcock? His video and live stream is pretty much covers everything about how he's offended and why it's bad for the character. Actually makes good points and explains why. I don't watch many YouTubers. Let's see here. But at the end of the day, it's like, you say that this sort of thing is for justice, but why is it justice?
Pandering.
This is pandering. Like, it's a bunch of white liberals in a boardroom pandering to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're eating it up.
Yeah. I fail to see how this was made to create the best form of entertainment or the best adaptation possible. I failed to see that, and it seems to me like it's more for publicity's sake than anything else. You know, trying to win over whatever SJ points that they can get. But in the end, you're appealing to not just a minority, but a fringe minority. Seriously, why? You're not making entertainment at this point. You're making a fucking political statement.
Yeah, exactly.
People don't, and that's just a problem that's becoming more and more common. People go to see movies and play video games and read comics and all that shit for escapism, not primarily to be preached to. And yes, I get it. You can put political stuff in there, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a good product, people are going to tell you to fuck off.
Yeah, and apparently Chaos Sonic is saving up to buy me a Switch.
Oh.
What? Damn, dude.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. He said that's the reason for the $1 stuff. I'm like, okay. But anyway, that's actually really humbling. Thank you. But anyway, when it comes right down to it, I don't get it. It really just it's pandering, and that's the reasons. I don't like seeing people get pandered to. It's like when people try to pander to me as a metalhead. Like, fuck off. Like, I don't see through your bullshit. Give me a break.
Yeah. It's not to mention that legit. This is a problem. People have pointed this out. This is ginger erasure, where roles, almost always roles of ginger women, are taken by black actresses. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's that specific. The examples are numerous, and nobody's saying jack shit about it, or at least until now. Fucking weird. What does Hollywood have against redheads?
They clearly have no taste, if that's the case.
Yeah. I am half ginger, so I'm allowed to be half offended by this.
Personally, I think that what they should do in the next Spider-Man film is to Gwen Stacy fake MJ and bring in real MJ. All right, I will continue. I will stay away from Gwen Stacy jokes for now.
Let's move on, shall we?
Actually, I can't.
No, you bastard.
This song is called Snap Your Fingers, Snap Your Neck, and it's devoted to Gwen Stacy's wife. Alright, sorry. Oh, dear God.
It's okay. I got my fix of Yub Nub in. Don't worry.
Oh, God. Alright, so. Extra stupid. So
Why?
believe it or not, I actually had a conversation with these guys years ago. And I never thought they would make this fucking argument. Because they have had some good points in the past. I really like their episode on God of War. And how basically the second and third games are basically a stupid temper tantrum, which they are. I don't like the second and third games. I like the first one, I like the fourth one. The fourth one's amazing. So, But this actually makes the argument that if you put Nazis in the video game and they are in the multiplayer and you can play as them, then you are normalizing Nazism.
Somewhere, Jack Thompson is cackling.
Yeah. Pretty much. Now, I am prepared. I am prepared here, like in the next year, when 3 Nights, 4 Days comes out, is for people to say that I'm like a Satanist or something, because there is satanic and Wiccan imagery in it to tell the story. Because some people are just galaxy brained, apparently. But this line of logic never makes any sense. Okay, so I just threw another $1 at us. Says here, so according to extra credits, am I an anime waifu girl because I tend to play waifu games? Prepare the airlock, I'm jumping in. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. It's like, if you're playing a game where someone is sexually assaulted, does that mean you endorse or rape is being normalized? No. You're an idiot. You know, if you are playing a video game where you can tie someone to a fucking train track and watch them get run over by a train, are you endorsing that? No! Of course, it's not normalizing anything.
We fucking had this argument over 10 damn years ago. And we all agreed that no, games do not normalize jack fucking shit. It was violence then. Now it's, misogynies and racisms and other various isms and bad thoughts. So fuck that. The arguments are the exact goddamn same, and a lot of the people that are making them now are the ones who were stalwarts against that shit a decade ago. What happened? Did your balls drop off?
Daniel Garza makes a good point in the chat. If I play a porn game, have I lost my virginity? I was about to say, I was paid to play Katawa Shoujo. I don't find myself fucking crippled people all of a sudden. Yet.
What smells like lemons?
Shut up. But seriously.
Yeah, anyone remember when Shirako got banned from YouTube for feeding a feminist to a gator in Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah.
More of that shit. It's bullshit. And then fucking extra credits doubled down on it too.
Because of course they did.
We said that they games don't automatically make you Nazis. We didn't say that a game should never let you play as a Nazi or anything. Motherfucking, we can read between the lines.
Yeah, like
we are capable of doing that.
How dumb do you think your audience is? Because apparently they're smarter than you. Guys. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
All right, let's get to it. Q&A time. So,
playing waifu bait has normalized waifus for Micah.
All right, so Talon Silverbane says, thoughts on the Shantae game and character, and can you have Hat react to the Shantae 5 intro?
The one that had the subtle Smash Brothers logo in there?
Well, whatever one that was done by Studio Whatchamacallit.
Yes. Looks good. I own one of the Shantae games, but I haven't played it yet because my backlog is fucking huge. Everything I know about Shantae, though, I like it. Now they're trying to play it off as, Oh, well, Dante is too scantily clad, so...
She's a genie.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Alright, what else we got here? Holy Ninja Toe asks, what's with Go Nagai making Christian God being the ultimate a-hole in his stories? From not preventing the apocalypse in Devilman to ending Devilman Lady with Devilman... Why did you tell me that? You spoiled the fucking manga for me. God damn it. Now I'm legit pissed.
Spoiled. Skip to a second question. From Rick. That's just the name, Rick. If someone in King Features read Four Nights, 3 Days, three nights, 4 days, and offered a job for you to make a Prince Valiant comic, what would you say and do? I can't read, apparently.
Not really interested in working for another publisher right now that wants their... I want people to... If a publisher wants my properties, that's fine. I have no desire to write somebody else's shit and be told what to do. Not to mention I don't know anything about the characters, so I don't really think I'd be the right choice.
Fair enough. My camera is not really slow today. That's the internet. Because fuck Spectrum. Anyway, let's get to the chat, because I believe that's all of the Discords. Matchstick asks, can we get Robert Downey Jr. as Monica Rambeau? He played a black guy in Tropic Thunder. Why not a black girl?
Oh, that would be fucking amazing. Robert Downey Jr., we do another movie where he plays Tony Stark and War Machine. Why the hell not?
Oh yes, I would pay good money to see that. Oh man.
Mercenary just donated a couple bucks. Thought you were rereading Devilman Lane. No, I said that I'm like halfway into it. I said I hadn't finished it yet and I would do a full review when I did it. Mercenary says, help man, she's a half genie, and for 1 or 2, still have my copy of the original Game Boy Color with the box of Shantae, it's all good. Servant of God, oh geez, people are rolling shit in. Servant of God says on the Vic lawsuit, do you think the way that Kick Vic crowd is acting, they are in for a world of hurt legally? According to Nick Rekieta, they are. And I tend to trust Nick's perspective on that. Chaos Sonic says, want me to just give you the 300 for the Switch to cheer you up right now because of that fucking spoiler? I'm not going to stop you. Micah, do you want money?
Harmony Gold has renewed their license and won't lose Macross in 2021 now. Are you shitting me?
Is that a bad thing?
Basically it means fans of Macross, Robotech, whatever, are fucked again.
I don't know. I haven't really kept up with it, so
we're never gonna get fucking anything, are we?
Didn't they just do another Macross series like 4 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Was it that bad? I'm not even... Not gonna go there? Okay, fair enough.
No.
I'll find out for myself sometime. Okay, Holy Ninja, do exterminate... No. You have been absolved of your sins. Just...
God loves you and we forgive you.
Yeah. It's just... I'm gonna be a little miffed about that. 'Cause I'll probably just go finish Violence Jack instead. And then sometime down the line, hopefully I forget forget that. So... It happens. You know, so you made a mistake. It's an honest mistake. You've apologized for it. I'm not going to hold it against you.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Hardworld Entertainment asks, are we looking forward to Top Gun 2?
What? What? Why? Why is?
Because we need more ambiguously gay fighter pilots.
We do? I no. No, like Goose is dead. There's no reason to do another movie. Spoilers.
Spoilers for a 30-year-old fucking movie. I'm still doing it. Whatever.
All right.
Cooper's Revenge Home asks, thoughts for the last two characters in the Smash Pass. Popular theory on my Smash Discord is Crash Bandicoot and Agumon.
Agumon?
Hey, why Agumon? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
I don't know.
No. I said a long time ago that I thought Shantae was going to get in, and I'm standing by that. I think Shantae is going to get in. And then for the last one, I'd probably have to say Rayman.
Rayman would be a good one. Yeah, I really don't have any other feelings aside from that. I was hoping like a Monster Hunter character, aside from obviously you have Rathalos in there, but I would love to have an actual Monster Hunter in there, kind of like what they did with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Yeah, probably you could probably do that.
And Chaos Sonic. There it is. I'm apparently getting a Nintendo Switch now. Well, let's see what if I can find it here. I can get it on Amazon Prime for $300. All right. I will.
Chaos Sonic, you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yes, I will pick it up. I have not bought a Nintendo console in a very long time, so this will be interesting.
I owe you a beer. I will buy you a beer.
Even more. Mercenary just donated $2, and he says here. Oh, Waste Coast asked a question about if we're going to do another tier with 2 director's cut copies. Probably not. We've got enough tiers as it is. I would just say go ahead and just take another email, and then just do another one.
Yeah. I was looking into the possibility of putting like add-on items in there, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So I'll have to research more because, for people who want to grab like the poster or the shirt but haven't thrown in money for it yet because of whatever reason, they'd have the opportunity to. But I'll have to figure it out and then do it. If someone knows how to, please get in touch.
Yes, absolutely.
I would very appreciate it.
Yeah. Mercenary donated, said, I want to see Sora from Kingdom Hearts in Smash. He's literally perfect for the game. That would be a good one, too.
I can see it happening if they announce, a Kingdom Hearts game for Switch or, like, a port of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, maybe 3 in there. But I don't know if they'd be able to do it, to be honest. Sultan asks, what do you think about Jedi Fallen Order having no dismemberment?
I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bother me.
I think it's kind of dumb, but I think that's more for the rating than anything else. I think the ESRB is a little too quick for the M ratings nowadays. And if that's what it takes to keep it T, I'm fine with it. Respawn said it was a Disney decision? That's interesting.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They will... Dismemberment is not okay according to Disney, but a big-ass lightsaber scar across the face is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that I find a little weird.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Free Prime delivery.
There you go. Don't worry about taxes.
All right, I have to... I'll just do it after we're done. One more question.
This one's for you. I think you'd be able to answer this one because not me for sure. Gojira asks, what are your thoughts on Triple H? Is his career based solely on marrying into the company, or is he really as talented as they keep telling us?
Oh, wait, we've still got 10 minutes. I'm retarded. Okay, so, no, I think Triple H is actually a very good professional wrestler. I think that had he not married Stephanie McMahon, there is a good chance he might not have the position that he does, but I still think that him marrying Stephanie was, in the long run, a good thing. I trust him more with the direction of the company in the future than I trust Vince McMahon. Look at NXT. Look how good it is. I mean, the fact of the matter was that WWE was popcorn wrestling. You know, you were never going to see, like, mind-boggling professional wrestling from WWE, except on occasion. But the problem is that the product they were putting out was too stale and had no new ideas. Here comes NXT. Here comes this influx of indie talent to make NXT that much better. And all of a sudden, you have these people that are considered development talent that are overshining your actual talent and putting on some of the best matches in WWE history. And then they come up to the main roster, they're fucking wasted. But that is something that that a lot of people don't understand. Don't understand. Like, there wouldn't be that NXT without Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
It would not happen. You know? And, you know, I'm actually thankful that Vince is starting to give, like, executive producer roles to people who have been in the business for a while. Like, because Paul Heyman just got promoted within the company to be the executive producer of Raw, I remember correctly. And then, you know, Eric Bischoff is being brought back in to run SmackDown. I think that's a good idea. I think that Vince really just needs to focus on the financials at this point, but he will not allow himself to do so. Triple H, if he was in charge of the whole company, the direction would be that much better. I think NXT is just proof positive of that. So, we got a couple donations here. Timbertone says, my summer's going well so far. Hope yours is too. It is, actually. Thank you. The Indiegogo's being very successful, so I'm very, very happy about that. Chaos Sonic donated another $5 and said, considering Nintendo has been not been censoring stuff on the Switch, unlike Sony, the Switch has better options on this. Also, Hatman, I don't drink alcohol, mostly personal reasons with my father. I appreciate the offer, but that's just me. Okay.
Well, I will buy you lunch then.
Yeah, he'll buy you a cheer wine.
That works too. Yeah.
Cheer wine is delicious, and it's not actually wine.
I will get you a crate of cheer wine. As long as you enjoy cherries and soda and cherry soda, you will like cheer wine.
Yep, exactly. Since I have watched Dragon Maids, I am now a Dragon Maid. No.
Everyone's talking about Disney rides in the chat now. I actually got to ride the extraterrestrial alien encounter, or not really ride it, but whatever. I got to do it before it was kicked out. So yes, now that Disney owns Alien proper with the Fox merger, bring that ride back, because now Stitch's Great Escape is vacant, and actually put the Xenomorph in it. Fucking do it. I don't care. Actually do it. You've got the animatronics from fucking Great Movie Ride, so go for it.
I just want a Xenomorph VR game. Like an Alien VR game.
Sequel to Alien Isolation. VR.
Absolutely. The fact that they didn't port Alien Isolation to VR still shocks me. Like, aside from Resident Evil 7, I can't think of a more perfect... and Outlast. I can't think of a more perfect choice. My whole thing is that you need to, like, be on the toilet while you play it, but you know what I mean. But anyway, somebody wanted to ask about Disney denying Spider-Man being put on a child's gravestone.
Oh, yes. I saw that.
So, that hurt to see. that hurt a lot. Because that little boy only was with us for 4 years. Probably racked with pain his entire existence. But the character of Spider-Man and his heroism kept him going. And I want you guys to understand, Spider-Man's a character that I passed on to my nephew. I was a huge, and still am a huge Spider-Man fan, and now my nephew is, like, it's a family thing for me. And if I ever have a son, I'm going to flood him with Spider-Man stuff, because to me, Peter Parker is the greatest hero that ever was created in comic books. Everything I ever do will be chasing Peter Parker as a character. And I can live with that, because if I can write a character half as good as Peter Parker, I will have success until the day I die. I have no doubt of that. But that little boy was given strength by that character. That's who he wanted to be like. And I think back to this little boy when he's 8 years old, reading Amazing Spider-Man number 361, and seeing a character make a tough decision over someone who helped him and having to betray him in 363, making the tough decisions and living a hard life and understanding that that's what heroes do. And that inspired me as a kid. And the idea that they would not allow that character to be on this child's tombstone to help commemorate him is heartless.
Yeah.
Because let's keep something straight. They say, like, we don't want our characters associated with death. That's not what a funeral and a tombstone is for. A tombstone is a commemoration of a person's existence. It is to honor them and the time they were with us and to remember them by. It is for that very reason that if Stan Lee were alive, he would have said yes.
Absolutely.
Because
they would have probably designed it.
Yeah. If Ditko was alive, he would have drawn it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know very well the effect that character, or they knew when they were with us, the effect that character they created had on little kids. And I'm saddened by the fact that I never got the chance to meet Stan Lee and ever thank him for creating that character. And I have a feeling that child's parents feel the exact same way.
Mm-hmm.
It is to remind you of the happiness that character brought to that child's life before the end. I am saddened for the family. And yeah, I think that Disney needs to rethink that decision. Because I think that they truly have misunderstood why we have funerals in the first place.
Yeah.
So it's a poor decision.
Yep, they're going to hurt for it. That's for sure.
As they should. That made me not want to go see Far From Home. And I'm still torn on whether or not I want to even see it after seeing that.
Understandable.
So. Alright, final bit. We just got another $5 from Chaos Sonic, who has now given us like $400 today. He says here, since I've been watching JoJo Part 5, I guess I'm now Dio's kid, which I say Muda. Hatman, do you have any recommendations to me for Switch games? And alas, poor kid, Spider-Man was my hero, since I was the same as a kid, and this is frustrating and sad. Yet, people, let's not do Exterminatus. Let's instead...
Yeah, let's not.
No, let's just pray for that little boy's family.
Yeah.
Because that hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Switch games? Smash, obviously.
Yeah.
Pokemon Let's Go, whichever one you want. Especially if you're a Gen 1er.
There's no Blastoise, though.
There is Blastoise in it. It's a Gen 1 thing. There's only the first 151 and Meltan and its evolution.
Sold.
That's it. Yeah, that's all that's in it. Even though you start with Pikachu or Eevee, you can still get the other starters the same way. It's like a Yellow remake, basically.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 when it comes out. I'm looking forward to that one now.
Hollow Knight. I think Celeste is on there. I haven't played Mario Odyssey. I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, but
I'm not as interested in
know.
Odyssey. I'll play Breath of the Wild, but I don't know if I'm going to like it that much.
Crash Team Racing Nitro Field. I still need to pick that up.
Yeah.
I hear they added new characters in it too. So
for the lulls, I might pick up SNK Heroines.
I actually heard it wasn't bad.
No, it's not. I've seen it played, and they put in Skullomania from Street Fighter EX and Fexel. I love some Skullomania, man. So Gender Flip Skullomania is hilarious, and Gender Flip Terry Bogard, and they gave Terry giant boobs.
Yep.
It's hilarious. So, and BlazBlue Cross Tag is on there as well. So there's some good fighting games.
Yeah, Koopa's Revenge Home says they added the Trophy Girls and Tawna. No, I heard like they straight up added Entranced. Or Entranced, yeah, whatever. I remember the game was called Entranced, but yeah, they added like pretty much everybody. How, I don't know, but...
Yep.
Jesus.
All right, guys. We need to go ahead and take off. Tonight there is supposed to be another Comicsgate Live, from what Ethan has told me. So be on the lookout. If you have not subscribed to Ethan's channel, please do so. That will be a fun time. I know that I'll be on there once he gives me the link. Other guys that will probably be there, Von Klaus, who's doing Monster MD, Cal Jacobson, who's doing Shinobi Sasquatch, and then Eric Weathers. His Indiegogo, I think, is wrapping up tonight for Flying Fortress. You guys should consider getting Flying Fortress. That one looks really good. Mm-hmm. It's especially the note cards he's got for like the bomber babes on it. Kung Lee did one for that's a reference to his manga Battle Maiden Knuckle Bomb, stuff like that. So
is it note cards or postcards?
Postcards, that's it. Sorry, postcards. And that reminds me, maybe we should have that as a stretch goal. Is
postcards?
No, just like everybody will get like a small poster of Elijah fighting Battle Maiden and we'll have Kung Lee do it. If we hit like 20,000, we'll just do like a small lithograph. I think that would be actually a really cool one.
Good work.
Though personally, what I want to do as a stretch goal is to have one of the Saint of Inglewood versus Lone Star, Mike Miller's property. That would be a badass cover if you do it right. But the ultimate goal, and this will be for when Project Lazarus comes around, is if that campaign hits, let's say, like 50,000, I'm going to pursue doing a crossover cover of Alpha, the lead character of Project Lazarus, versus Devilman.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I will pursue that. No shared universes. I've already created a shared universe. Project Lazarus and Englewood create art, and Bombshell, the book that Brian's doing, and I'll probably end up scripting that one too. It seems, but like those are all in one universe. So, but yeah, no shared universes, but definitely maybe crossover covers just as promotional stuff, sort of like with Vampirella Cyberfrog. All right. So let's go ahead and bring this to a close. I apparently have a Switch to buy.
Evidently so.
Yep, so I'm going to go ahead and get that shipped from Amazon because it apparently gets delivered tomorrow if I do it like in the next hour. So,
go for it.
Alrighty, folks. We appreciate you guys for stopping by. Again, if you have not already, please do go ahead and back Inglewood. Don't forget for those of you with the artistic talent, this coming Wednesday is the beginning of the Inglewood Art Contest. Judged by Brian and Armand. If you win this, you're getting the Windy City Special. And Hatman, anything else I'm missing?
I believe that's it. Yeah, we'll post about the art contest on the Indiegogo in a couple days, or really, I'll do it right now just so you guys have the info.
Yep,
and
exactly.
then we'll post it. We'll post an update to the day of the contest, so you know.
There will be an Indiegogo update that goes out to all backers on that day. That'll also give you an idea of what all we're working on as well.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take off. My name is Micah Curtis, your favorite vanilla gorilla.
And I'm Alex Baldwin, the one, the only, the Hatman.
We'll see you guys next week. Deus Vult.
Deus Vult.